So I'm here with 3 members of the world team. So these are the best players in the world who aren't Danish. The important caveat there. This is Michy from Japan, Falafel from Israel, and Bob from the US. So this is a position, I think, that came up in one of Bob's matches.
Right. This was my first match today. I lost in the first round of the Nordic Open, and this position is only a lead-up to the big blunder that I made. I was red in this position, and before the position that contains the blunder, we have another question of whether I should be doubling. I have 4 men back here, but a pretty good board. It's 4.5 point board with a blot, and I have a shot at one of my opponent's checkers with a 1, and with some combinations from the 2 points back here. And you can see that even if I miss, he still has a lot of work to bring his position home, and I should get more shots. But on the other hand, he'll have the cube then, and if he's a little bit lucky, he can put some leverage back on me by turning the cube at a later date. So the first question I posed was just, is it a good double for red?
The way that it looks is that, obviously there's a threat, it's enough so that I would double. 18 of my 36 numbers hit, and that's good enough for me to give an initial double. That's kind of straightforward for me, standard almost.
This is a funny position where white doesn't have his 6 point, so that's bad. It's also good in a little certain way because he won't have to clear his 6 point later, but it leaves him without a landing spot.
White's board is miserable. He has an inner blot. Still, red has also an inner blot. He has better board, and 18 shots is very good. So yeah, I think it's a strong cube.
They're both right, but it's not a double by very much, and
Right.
it's a very easy take. So what happened is I didn't double, and I rolled a 6-2, one of my hitting numbers. So off I went and I hit. My opponent, who was an excellent roller all through our match, responded with a double 1. So he comes in, he hits my checker on the 2 point, and he plays 2 more men like this. Now, with my man on the bar, I can't really double. So here's the question. I rolled a 6-5. And you would think it's hard to make a huge mistake here, but I succeeded in doing it.
Wow.
Oh,
What a
6-5.
surprise. Well, the first thing that I would think of is, the 4s. For example, the 4 doesn't play from here, so it must go from here. So the question is, how do you want as a random 4 without a 5 or a 6 to play? 4-3 with pick and pass. And do you really want to be on the roof against a 3-point board? Probably not, is the answer. The question then becomes, what is the best way to contain this last checker and at the same time protect yourself from being hit or attacked?
Michy, what are the other things you have to think about in a position like this?
Yeah, Falafel explained very well. Okay, we can consider about outer field control, and we can consider if white doesn't roll big number, he stays here, so we can think about attack. And then, as Falafel said, maybe we should keep this point not to be attacked.
Well, I was just in the process of looking at an alternative play of coming here, actually. But that can also leave the 3. Well, since I don't really understand this, I have to admit, I don't really understand the position fully, but it feels like this is like my defense, so I'm just going to go and do something like this.
That's not
But the
legal.
legal option.
Oh, to sit down. Hope that he doesn't come out and then
Michi,
do it
what's
that
your
way.
play?
So we have only 2 candidates, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, so enter with 5
Yeah.
and display.
Okay.
This is the first one, and this is the second one. So I play here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made Falafel's play. It's a huge blunder. It's
Oh,
a
wow.
200 blunder.
Shall we just show that play?
Yeah.
So that's this one in
Oh.
here, isn't it? And then the slot.
This
yeah.
is what I did. It's just really, really bad. The computer actually says that the right play is to come in on the 6 and play the 5 like this.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
It also prefers the other plays that is coming out, and I think that coming 6 here is third. I mean, coming in and coming 6. It basically wants you to let him play from this point and to control the outfield.
Yeah, now I guess now I understand the position better after I know the answer. It's-